graphics.
Yeah, this generation in particular I've noticed it started to be more independent a lot more quickly because they have so much more access. They have the whole internet on their hands, you know, compared to like what we had. You know, when I was growing up, what I was doing, I was playing with freaking toys and climbing trees. I mean, I did mobile gaming. Like my console growing up was my PlayStation 1, which I still have and it still works. Yeah. I've got my Super Nintendo. I've got my babies here. Millennial, no, I think 1987, I think, and to like mid 90s is millennial. But yeah, I got my Game Boy Color here, dude. And then this one I've had since I was a kid. And then I just got this Game Boy Advance SP from Amazon, actually.
Wow.
And they still work, man. Actually, hold on, let me get a little bit of nostalgia in y'all right here real quick. The Game Boy Advance SP. And then the Game Boy Color. A little more subtle. There we go.
Wow.
Right, it still works, man. Let's see, Joker Boy. Your PC dumping on you the other day. Can't handle your games.
Ooh.
No. The graphics card that I have right now is just freaking trash. I'm borrowing it for now. And what's weird is that when I played Rogue Company last week, it was working just fine. And then next thing you know, it just starts crashing. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it, man. How come I don't stream Modern Warfare? Again, I have a very old graphics card and I've tried streaming it, but it just ends up crashing. Like the graphics card that I have now does not handle the overclocking well. And imagine, I'm trying to stream from a 4K monitor into a 7-year-old GPU. It's just not going to work. So I'm waiting for the big Navi to come out. The first GPU of the series is supposed to be coming out November 5th. Remember the 5th of November. Right? Googly wobbly vibbly wobbly hippity hoppity under the property. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until then because I have Modern Warfare. I've played it, but the GPU only handles so much, which is kind of dumb, but I can't risk just making it crash every time, so I need to wait until I get a new one because I can afford it. I've been saving up. I was gonna buy the 3070 this morning, but Nvidia still had to screw things up. They don't care about the consumers, dude. Like I went online, I was up at 5:45. When 6 o'clock came around, I kept refreshing my phone, I had the freaking graphics card in my cart because they were only selling it through Best Buy. And I was going to put pickup for the Best Buy that's just very close to me in Santana Row. Next thing you know, not available for store pickup within 250 miles of your location. And I'm like, wait, I just reserved it through Santana Row. Nope. It just disappears. Oh, check back later when we're in stock. Okay, but I'm like, man, once I secure it in my cart, it should stay there, man. It's not fair. It really isn't. I mean, I get it. It's not Burger King. You can't always have it your way. But it's just not fair to the consumer, especially when these cards are being bought up by bots or people who just want to resell them on eBay for like ridiculously higher prices. And people are desperate.
I am absolutely sure it's that and a bunch of bots.
People are desperate to buy this stuff, even if it's going to be like, let's say the 3070 came out at $499, right? 500 plus, you know, including tax and shipping, about 520.
Yeah.
They're like just minutes after the freaking sale starts, I see it being available on Facebook Marketplace for like $900. I'm like, are you kidding me? You know?
And they would pay for that. People would pay for that.
Yeah,
nuts.
What a bunch of douches. I get it. You want to make your money, but it's like, let the consumer actually use the product for what it's used. I mean, I get it. It's a free market. It makes sense, you know, kind of tempting, right? But there are people who want this stuff. And that's the thing. These guys, these bootleggers, they know that people want. They need these things. But they feel like they need them. And they resell them for super expensive prices. Joker Boy said, yeah, it happens. It happened on my 2080 as well. Sometimes OBS messes up. So here's the thing. I don't think I'm going to be buying from Nvidia because I have a buddy of mine who's the IT specialist for my company. He was telling me that a lot of people who ended up successfully purchasing the 3080 have been having all kinds of problems. And just in general with console gaming, processors, AMD has been living up to its promise. I don't know what the deal is with Nvidia, but AMD got my attention because I also watched the live stream from when the 3080 had been coming out. So I think her name is Sue, the CEO.
Ooh.
First of all, they speak so lovely, everybody there. And I was just intrigued with the specs and the presentation. I'm like, man, you got my attention. And the prices are so good. I'm telling you though. So the 6900 XT is supposed to be equivalent to the 3090, right? One of the newest models, they wanted to charge like $1,500.
Yeah.
AMD,
Wow.
they have three models right now in their 6000 series. The most expensive one, which is coming out I think like early December, is $1,000. No more.
Wow.
$1,000, and this is like high quality benchmarking and everything. And I'm like, so why the hell is Nvidia freaking charging $1,500?
Money. I make money.
I get it. You got to make business, but like, dude, make sure your product is worth it. But the problem is that people are so deep into the game now. Ha, get it? Cause gaming.
Yeah.
That people are just buying away. These cards are selling out.
Yeah.
And the company's making its money. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I don't like Nvidia. I really don't anymore. Especially after just this morning. You think they would have learned their lesson, but no.